What a comeback from 16-14.
Yeah, to be honest with you, for 3 days I've just been trying to look for a cue action where I can hit the ball sort of straight, half straight, you know what I mean? It was just like, it's like a golfer just being in a rough every time off the tee, and you just got to like chip it out, chip on the greens, try and find something from somewhere. And I've been trying to do that for like, I don't know, like 15 days now, and it gets tiring in the end because, you know, you just want to just be able to just find a little slot where you can just strike the ball and, you know, where it's sliding nicely, but me, it's like a seesaw, you know, it's like it's going all over the gaff. And then I'm watching him cue up, and he's just got the perfect setup, the perfect stance, he's locked in, rock solid, don't look like he's going to miss. And I'm like, I'm having to play that for 3 days. So I just tried to make the score look respectable because, you know, I was just, you know, you can see by some of my play it wasn't great, you know.
But it was a tremendous position to come back from. We're used to seeing him as the comeback king, but this was your turn to do it to him. Yeah,
well, I started standing. I started to get my left hip a little bit nearer the table, so it kind of felt me a little bit more engaged with the table. So I thought there's no point looking for a cue action there at 16-14. You're a million. So I thought just try and stand a little bit closer to the table, and that kind of helped my timing out a little bit. I was still hitting them fat, thick, and cutting across it and scooping it. But I just thought, you know what, as long as I'm getting a decent connection, then I've got a half a chance of the ball going in the hole, you know. So, but yeah, it was just all I got lucky, really, I suppose.
Well, some luck, but I mean, you played so well in those last few frames. How satisfying to beat the man who denied you the 6th title in 2014?
To be honest with you, I'm just more interested in the cue action. You know, I'm looking at the cue action. I'm thinking, if you can get a cue action, then you got half a chance. You know, like whoever you play. You know, and even if I did have a good cue action, then you know it'd still be a tough match against Mark because you know you just drive him to play better. I think I kind of just dragged him down, really, to be honest with you, to my level. So yeah, I think like all players be the same. Like all golfers and snooker players are the same. We just want to find the perfect swing, the perfect action. And if you got that, then you know you just enjoy playing. But when you ain't got a good action, mate, it's proper tough graft.
But how much are you now relishing being back in the World Championship final? It's the ultimate match.
No, like I said, it all goes back to the cue action. If you can find that little slot where you're cueing the ball nicely and you're going through the middle, you know, that's snooker. You know, all this sort of World Championships and all that. To me, it's you know, you ask any snooker player, any golfer, they'll say the same. You know, it's all about the action. If you've got a decent action, then you'd enjoy playing in the basement somewhere on your own. You know, it's just a beautiful game played beautifully. But when it's not being played beautifully, it's a nightmare.
But snooker's about great stories as well, and this is your chance to join Reardon and
I believe
Davis.
It's about the cue actions. You know what I mean? I'm not buying into these stories and world titles, and it's all about. I'm into cue actions. You know, I bought the Joe Davis book and I started reading it. And if you want to go and read it yourself, he'll tell you it's all about the cue action. And he's the father of snooker. As far as I'm concerned, he talks the same language as me, and I need to get a cue action from somewhere. I might go on Amazon later and see if Bezos can deliver me one tomorrow. They're quite good on their ASAP on their deliveries, aren't they?
Yeah, maybe not quite that quick. Just finally, will you enjoy it, do you think, tomorrow?
Well, if I can find a cue action from somewhere, then I'm going to love it. But if I can't find a cue action, it's just going to be like more like in the fairway, chip out, see what you can do. You know, it's all about the cue action, mate. You know, everything comes cue action first, and everything else is just a bonus.
Well, even if you're not quite looking forward to it, we are. Well done tonight.
I'm sure you'll enjoy it.